copper alloy pendant with religious symbols and the inscription Pamiant Kapopleglich 27 Lutigo 1861, memento of the fallen of February 27, 1861. On the reverse is an engraved bust of the crowned Madonna and Child and the first verses of the prayer Pod Tuya Obron, under the eye protection. Patriotic jewelry was very popular in the Polish territories in the 19th century. It was worn by both men and women. In the 1860s, it symbolized resistance against the suppression of the Polish national movement, whose objectives included greater autonomy or regaining independence from the Russian Empire, as well as obtaining civil rights and social reforms. This pendant commemorates the demonstrators killed by the army of the Russian Empire on February 27, 1861 in Warsaw. Public mourning for the fallen victims had a deeply religious character. This is why, the pendant includes the portrait of the crowned Madonna and Child. It aimed to create a collective memory of the event, and express the belief that death for the national cause also signified religious sacrifice for a greater good.
For 5 years, execution, torture, and vicious oppression has been the fate of the Poles. But resistance, the will to fight the Nazis who occupy their homeland, has been kept alive. In the face of unspeakable brutality, the Polish Home Army, the volunteer force of resistance fighters secretly living in Poland, has continued to grow. For these fighters, discovery meant instant death. But with sabotage, indirection, and a message of hope for the people, they kept the Germans from ever feeling secure in occupied Poland. And now it was time. Russian shelling could be heard in the streets of Warsaw. Liberation was at hand. But the Home Army wasn't going to wait for the Russians to march into their capital and return to them whatever portion of their country they felt generous enough to give. The Warsaw Uprising was about to begin.